to provide free HIV services to its 200,000 commuters who use the facility daily. I would like to thank the Managing Director of Kenya Ferry Services and Mr. Penuel Nyaga for the invaluable support to fight the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Bomu's other partners include the Mabati Rolling Mills, where we have established a clinic which is open to the public. We also collaborate with Corrugated Sheets, National Cereal Produce Board, Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, Kenya Petroleum Refinery Limited, and Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Services, amongst many other corporate and business houses. In the course of this year, we intend to open up 2 more satellite units, one in the vulnerable North Coast area of Kembeni, where medical facility is rare, and the other one in the heart of Mombasa town. While we increase the number of satellites, we continue to expand our services at Bomu, which now includes a 21-bed maternity and a state-of-the-art research lab, among all other integrated services. We are blessed to have visionary leadership. The 260 staff serve the patients with dignity and respect. We turn no one away. We listen to the needs of our patients, and we provide our services with a smile. Our success is also due to the transparent nature in which we work. This attracts local and international donors to Bomu. Over the years, Bomu has had a number of institutional supporters. For example, we have been generously supported by the European Union, the Japanese government, Part2, the Alicia Keys Foundation, the Stephen Lewis Foundation, Project Sunshine, the International Development Relief Fund, Pathfinders International, John Hopkins, NASCOP, the Ministry of Health, and of course, our main donor, the government of the United States of America, through the USAID and the Center for Disease Control. Their financial and technical support and their continued assistance is responsible for Bomu's growth that you see. Today, Bomu Medical Center is the largest NGO that provides free care and treatment to people living with HIV/AIDS. Our services not only include the patient's visits to the clinic, but also extend to the family members. Our counselors and community health workers visit the patients in their homes to address psychosocial issues that affect them. We contribute to the pool of scientific knowledge in this country by partnering with a number of local and international organizations to conduct clinical research. Bomu is a center for New York University's HIV/AIDS research program in Africa. Our abstracts and publications have been presented in a number of national and international conferences. While we offer our services at a very subsidized fee, we ensure that the quality remains at the highest possible standard. We conduct regular checks in our laboratory through international quality assurance programs like the UK NEQUAS and HOOKAS. Bomu has now started a feeding program for 250 orphans in Yomvu at the Universal Children's Center, where we feed orphans from Monday to Friday. This year, we intend to include 2 other centers in this program. Today, Bomu has achieved yet another milestone by having Likoni. On behalf of the management and the staff of Bomu, I would like to thank the Manji family and thank you so much. We pray that the Almighty reward you in abundance. I would also like to thank Mr. Atik Anjarwala, a partner at Anjarwala & Khanna, for introducing Bomu to the Manji family. Thank you. Bomu appreciates the continuous assistance it receives from the partners and the staff at Anjarwala & Khanna. We also acknowledge the support we have received from Afia 2, the district AIDS and STIs coordinator, the entire district health management team, the Ministry of Public Health and Sanitation, and the Ministry of Medical Services. Ladies and gentlemen, at a time when selfish motives and corruption are the order of the day, Bomu stands out as a unique organization, so proud of its transparency, accountability, and good governance. Our mission is to serve, and may the Almighty help us to walk upright on that road. Any donations to Bomu will be welcome. A little contribution will go a long way in improving the lives of Kenyans. Let us all endeavor to make this country a better place to live in. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abid. Something did catch my attention in his address to you, and I don't know if you noticed. One of the wonderful virtues of Bomu is, and I like to quote him, and he says, "We don't turn anybody away, and we serve them with a smile." Now that's a rarity in this wonderful country of ours, and I wish other institutions would follow the same trend as well. So, thank you very much, Dr. Abid. Wonderful address. Right, now we have something different. This is what we call a little skit. It's being performed by a group of young men and women who volunteered. Now this is very important. This young group of men and women, they volunteered to be tested for HIV. They formed a club of their own. They meet 2 or 3 times a week at Bomu and act as the ambassadors of hope for the potentially ill. They act as a link between Bomu and the local community. They may not have any other definition except that they give hope to people who may be suffering, who may be hesitating to go and get themselves tested. They may be scared to go and visit a clinic, but this group of young people really form a wonderful link between Bomu and the local community and those who need help. So please put your hands together and welcome the ambassadors of hope.
Of things we know about, things we know of within and without. But to them, our eager hands sprout. Drugs have left us in tatters and drugs. Premarital sex, finishing us with AIDS like a race, and many more that have no grace to leave us in such a mess. But we've been smoking ganja for a very long time now.
Wewe pumbavu, nipe mpige pafu. Hii nkali sana ya leo hii. I want to be tough. Nimpige mtu mbavu. Kisha nimreduce into a half. Shika madudu yako.
Kwenda huko. Kichwa kama mayai. I want to feel high. Nakwambia, I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Hallucination is the order of the day. As they sing, shout, and stagger all the way. To them, things seem to be okay. Their minds are controlled by drugs and act accordingly while their tails wag.
My. Kasiti, you look like Ashanti.
Asante.
face like finely cooked chapati. And don't forget about your legs, like Somali spaghetti. Sweetie, why don't we dance atoti?
Oh, sure. Just play on your titi.
Atoti panda, atoti suka.
Due to drugs, they dance and never get tired. They use their time as though it's higher. Standing, sitting, comfort is far from near. As their hearts cheer and their emotions jeer, but they deny their responsibilities after venturing into possibility.
Get out of my room.
But this is your baby Tom.
I'll count 1 to 3 and let my fist free. 1, 2, 3. But this is your baby Tom. Nilikwambia ubebe nyama.
The girl is left with no option but to procure an abortion, or else that's the end of her education. She endangers her life physically, socially, and she's affected psychologically. Ultimately, she may face death and be forced to take her last breath. And what happens to the boy? He gets nothing to employ.
And you, where is the food I left for upon? What?
It has been eaten by Abel.
It's you.
It's not true.
It's you.
It's not true.
And what's that on your chin, you silly baboon?
Alafu situkane, nitakutoa maini. Cockroach.
Respect is a vocabulary to them, for drugs have taken away the shame. Addiction takes them to an allegory. Then we call for a minute of silence, which now has got no essence as it's shorter than a micro. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. This is a burial service for our late brother Elvis.
And we, his neighbors from Likoni, give our condolences to his mind. Drugs were the only friend of him, but they have turned against him, it seems.
May God rest his soul in peace.
Amen.
Those who survive to rest in peace don't survive the hands of the police.
Hey. What are you smoking? Nanuka kama bangi. Huh? Who gave you this?
Nilipewa na Mwangi.
On your forfeit.
Ow!
On your forfeit. Like your father's cow. Huh? Kunguni wewe.
She is sentenced to years in prison, hard labor and canes like a suspect of treason. She becomes reformed in a hurry, but later realizes she has fallen prey to the monster ape, which is a menace. And again, a minute of silence we call, our grief to embrace. We are tired of this minute of silence.
A minute of silence.
Jane died while aborting her pregnancy.
A minute of silence.
Kaindi died of drug abuse.
A minute of silence.
Mary and John died of AIDS.
A minute of nonsense.
Nonsense. Youth can make a difference. All we need is adequate information before the death rate go intense. Information of dangers of drug addiction, knowledge and consequences of fornication, facts and risk of abortion. If only youth can get informed and practice after that, then we shall never call for a minute of silence. Thank you.
Another round of applause and give it with all your heart, please. And I hope everybody could hear them at the back, because some of the messages they were trying to relay are a reality. It is all around us. It is affecting so many young people, and it is affecting and destroying so many homes and families. And I hope all those young people take a message from that lovely skit. Now I'd like to call upon somebody whose organization he represents, the Center for Disease Control, CDC as it's called shortly. is a doctor based in Nairobi. He's come specially for this function today, and he is the technical advisor to CDC on HIV and AIDS. CDC has been probably the major supporter of Bomu, and I think Bomu would like to show their appreciation to CDC for really having trusted them and supported them all through these years, actually. And I'd like to call upon Dr. James Odek to come and give us a short address. Please, Dr. James.
Thank you. Sometimes I wish I had the ability to actually stand and preach and talk for a longer time, but I'm not that type. I do my work as Dr. Abid with the papers and seeing the patient. So today, I would like to pass the greetings from the entire CDC fraternity. We were supposed to be here with our Deputy Director of Programs, the Care and Treatment Branch Chief, and also the Country Director. But they are all caught out there in official duties, so I'm here representing them. They pass their greetings and apologies for missing out on this great occasion. And sadly for them, they can only see it on DVD. Well, too bad. Well, on this occasion, I'm actually privileged to stand here representing CDC and witness this great occasion of opening of the Likoni, Likoni branch of the Bomu Medical Center. We have worked with Bomu for some time now, and it is because of such kind of great work. We basically have something we call awarded for what do you call it? Reward for great work, but basically if you achieve your targets, you get the award. So basically what is happening today is that Bomu has been enabled here to open this Likoni branch, and we are going to support their other satellite clinics, basically the one in town, Kiembeni, the one in Mariakani, and I can assure you that from the PEPFAR angle and the CDC angle, we are not going to let anyone go away untreated. As Bomu says, they serve everyone with a smile. And we are going to stand behind that until at least for the next 5 years, because that is when the Bomu, thank you, because in the next 5 years, that is when the PEPFAR reauthorization allows us to at least fund Bomu Clinic. I wanted to bring our attention to one thing that I noticed about Bomu. I've been to Bomu now, this is the third time. And every time I come to Bomu, there is always something new that is going on. Patients are increasing. Actually, the last time we came here with Dr. Lucy, I remember we asked you about the number of patients that you had. And when you said 16,000, we had to go back to our records to actually make sure that it was not 1,600, but actually 16,000. Because it is amazing that Bomu actually managed to get 16,000. This is using the funds that they were given. That is actually an achievement, because other facilities with the same amount of funding have 8,000 patients on care and treatment. So congratulations to Bomu, and we promise again that as long as the funding is available, we are going to support you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Rodek, and once again, thank you for coming all the way from Nairobi and gracing this occasion. Now I can tell you, you can officially remove your jacket as well, actually, and feel comfortable. You know, as is a tradition in Kenya, no function is ever complete without having the local representative. And I believe representing the local MP, Honorable Mahima Masood, is our nominated councillor. Am I correct? Sorry? Okay.
Morning, everybody. I don't know whether you see morning or afternoon now. It's morning. Okay, thanks. Okay, I will take this, the most best opportunity of my life to talk to very important people like you. Actually, I am the project coordinator from CDF. Mheshimiwa has just reached me through phone. Mr. Ali Mkangaga, as you see in the manual, is not around. And first of all, I would like to congratulate Madam Manji and her family. And I will also have a special prayer for their family, that you grow, have long life, and think about our society in Likoni. Through Bomu, I will appreciate that almost everything is well done. I am a resident here in Likoni. I see how Bomu network works. I'm very much pleased that through Bomu, those who are HIV positive have now seen their life back. Through Bomu, I see those who are infected, even if by HIV and AIDS, they are seeing their life back. I was even worried. Worries were running almost everybody in Likoni, that now Bomu is transferred back to Magongo again, okay? But still, I felt there is concern because I could find the bus taking people over the ferry to Bomu in Mkomani. Really, I congratulate you for that good job. Secondly, I would say that Bomu, as the longer way you have gone, still we have some things we need from you. It is a special request from Mheshimiwa. He called me and requested me that, please, for whatever the case, may Bomu not withdraw again from Likoni. Let them be here forever and ever. Thank you. Also, on my part, as a resident, I said I've never gone to a congregation well organized like this. So it's my opportunity to congratulate the organizing committee. This is very excellent. I think there has been never an occasion of this kind, whether political or whatever, in Likoni. This is marvelous. I really like it. And I said we have almost done through Bomu. That's why I requested it myself that Bomu may be here ever and ever. We as residents in Likoni, we really had some problems and it's good that I don't know whether from Manji family or from another branch of whatever, you decided, you people, to come and launch the Bomu Hospital in Likoni. I know there are so many prime lands in the South Coast that you could mount this hospital, really. I can talk of Kwale, I can talk of Ukunda, I can talk of Lungalunga. But because you decided you have to do it in Likoni, I give you much congratulations from the society. It is that concern you felt for the people of Likoni to have them a first priority. I believe you knew the problems we have. It is what we call cosmopolitan society. Everybody in Kenya is living in Likoni, for your information. All the 42 tribes of Kenya are found within Likoni. That's why we have all that interaction. And maybe that's what made you feel to give it a priority. Now, I would not like to talk much because, if you are raised to be a politician, you may also look to be a politician. Let me now minimize. That I would like also to request Bomu, apart from a health program, if maybe